Boom, boom. Oh yeah, there we go. I told you to flip the switch.
I thought the green light man was. Oh. Wow, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode 23. Are y'all? Episode 23. We hope you all had an amazing week. I know I had a stressful week, but you know what? We're here. We're alive. We're Gucci. Right, Leo? Leo, how was your week? Start us off. Ooh. By the way, we got Trader Joe's lasagna. Not sponsored, but it's bomb. If you guys got a Trader Joe's near you, you guys should
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah, what did you say about my week? My week was pretty good. I would say that definitely one of the highlights. I copped a Ralph Lauren, or would you say Polo? Because Polo's after Ralph Lauren. I say Lauren because it sounds like bougier. Sounds like my speech has a higher income. No, but because it's Ralph Lauren Polo. So could you just say Polo? But then Polo is like the style of the shirt, like the button up so some people get confused because it could either mean the brand itself, or just the style of the shirt, like two button up with the collar. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hold up. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. It retails for 90, but I got it for 30. Shout out to Marshalls. I say Marshalls. Marshalls. Shout out to Marshalls. No, isn't it more like Marshalls, TJ Maxx, and like another one are all like owned by the same company or something? Home Goods. But you said Home Goods is more like home improvement, huh? They don't really do clothes. They're not big in clothes. It's just more
Not
like
really.
Furniture and stuff like that, huh? Max, back away from the lasagna. Back away from the lasagna.
Apple juice is the goat.
I haven't had that apple juice yet. Is it good?
You wanna try?
No, you got cooties.
Who?
Nah, G. I got my own cup. I got water. I got agua, dog. Oh yeah. Ooh.
My highlight of the week was finally getting our fridge.
Is your mic
fixed.
on? Okay, just make sure.
My highlight of the week was finally getting my fridge fixed. That was the highlight of the week. I was stressing about that.
It was a simple problem, but we're just too stupid.
We just didn't know.
We're too stupid.
We just didn't know.
It was either like first we thought it was a filter, so
Shout out to Dylan.
We bought a $30 filter thinking that was a problem because it still leaked. Probably wasn't.
No.
But we just wanted to play safe and just buy the exact same one that we had replaced with.
Figured out it was a 79-cent O-ring that we needed.
No, it was
that we needed.
No, O-ring was part of the problem, but it's just not how it was not. It was part of the problem, but I was just applicating it the wrong way though. I was putting it on the actual like.
You didn't know. We didn't know that we literally had to undo the whole thing.
Yeah.
The whole thing. Shut the water off and everything.
Mm-hmm. Well, what I had told Mickey was, if worst came to worst, we'd just turn the water off and we'd just buy a Brita. That's like if, like, the problem was way deeper.
But we did. Shout out to Dylan.
He's
a real one.
A legend.
Literally.
Heroes are remembered, but legends never die.
Okay.
Oh, can I go off of my thing? Can I say what I told you like 5 minutes earlier?
I'm getting a cramp from laughing. Oh my god.
Okay. So I was doing some. I saw a post, right? And then I thought of that post. I was like, I was just looking at like, that individual doesn't look like that individual has a healthy posture. The posture, according to like health officials, like the alignment of your spine and everything, right? And that a good
Mhm.
posture is that it's straight down, neck to butt, basically, because that's like the length of your spine. So
Mhm.
from your neck to your butt, it should your back should basically be a straight line. That's indicating good posture. But that's not what the posture was on this individual. There's more kind of like U-shaped, and a little like. Huh? No, I'm talking about
Oh.
like in general, not just that person. No, but I noticed that near the bottom region, the buttocks, there was like a
Gluteus maximus.
gluteus maximus. Dude, that's like the funniest name for like your cheeks. Really?
Your cheeks.
No, dude,
These
man.
are your cheeks.
But like butt cheeks. Like, man, I'm about to give me some gluteus maximus right now.
Stop. My stomach.
Dude, that gluteus maximus crazy, bro.
Oh my gosh.
That gluteus be maximing, bro. No, but anyway, I noticed that it's very common that that these group of people have like a they bent it. It's definitely not straight. You can look at it. It's definitely not straight. Yeah, there's arc. There's some sort of arc, whether or not that's like a U arc or just like a slide. But either way, there's arc where there shouldn't be arc in your posture, because if there's an arc in your posture, that means you're intensely bent.
Arch, not arc.
Oh my bad, arch. Well, either way, it's not good having an arch, because that means you're deliberately bending your spine out of alignment from it being straight.
And that's why women get osteoporosis, ladies and gentlemen. 50%
of women experience osteoporosis by the time through the ages 40 or older. That means if there was another girl in this room, that means one of you is gonna experience osteoporosis.
Not me.
By 40 or older. Or no, from 40 and older. That was like from 40 and up. That was like their age range. No, isn't that crazy though?
Yeah.
50%. That's not little, bro. That means literally half of that's literally half of all the women on this planet. Or not even all on this planet. It was just based off like American women. But half of every single American woman has experienced osteoporosis. You know why? Because they break their backs trying to make their butts look bigger, bro. Am I wrong or am I wrong? Because if they didn't care, you would see straight spines all the way across, bro. You see a straight spine right now, but they do, they like stick it out to make it look bigger. And like, dude, you
when you told me that this is what he wanted to talk about, I literally looked at him like, are you for real?
No, but I'm not being sexist, and I'm not saying that women shouldn't do what makes it feel comfortable. I'm saying I'm being critical from a health standpoint, like a health viewpoint. That it's not healthy that you're breaking your spine to accomplish or like to increase like your self-esteem. Because yeah, it might look bigger, but it ain't. Yeah, you might make it look bigger, but you finna be on a walker by the time you're like 50 or something. So yeah, that's just. It's so, dude, like, it's so prevalent now, dude. It's so prevalent. But yeah, since you're a woman, what's your response to this?
I don't know. I see it's true. I see a lot of women who do very, very much walk around with their butt sticking out. So.
And they have that arch in their back, and you're like, come on, dog, like you ain't doing it right.
I get you.
See, I'm not being sexist. I'm not saying like women shouldn't, or women should not do what is needed to feel comfortable. Like, but it comes like within a certain line. You know what I mean? Like that's drawing the line. Like literally having to break your back.
Get you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I
just didn't know that, so that's why when you had told me, I was
what
like,
do you mean you've never noticed that? You think
I didn't know that? No, what I'm saying is
like
that 50%,
a normal thing.
No, what I'm saying is that I didn't know that 50% of women get osteoporosis. I did not know that. That's why I was like, that's what you want to talk about?
No, but that's related to.
Yeah, I get you.
You can connect it from. That's why 50%, because 50% of them do that arch.
Yeah. Whoa.
Is there anything about guys like that you physically notice that's like prevalent or no? That's also not like
This is
healthy.
like so off topic, not being healthy. The hot guys that were hot in high school are the ones that are uglier now as they get older.
Mm-hmm.
And the ones that were not that cute in high school are
So it's
now
like
the hot
it's
guys.
reverse. It's
Yeah,
reverse.
pretty much.
Uh, I would say there are definitely those people who decide like let themselves go. You know what I mean? When it comes to like their physical appearance, their overall health, and everything. Like a lot of people, a lot of dudes are okay with letting that go. But I'm pretty sure there's a couple dudes though that like maintain it. You know what I mean?
Very rare though. Well, from
Yeah.
my point of view, from when I
Mhm.
was in high school, like the guys that I graduated with in my class, and from like other schools, they're not that good looking like they were in high
Yeah.
school.
Or maybe it could no, or it could just be like like how you saw
Maturing their futures for sure.
no how you saw dudes in high school could be completely different how you see guys now. Like some people's like kind of like attraction
I guess.
perspectives change. Like what they thought was attractive like 10 years ago can be the complete opposite of what they think is attractive now.
Mhm. I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. True.
Because I'm pretty sure like the type of dudes you dig like 5 years ago is way different
Oh, for sure.
than the type of dudes you dig now.
Like complete opposites.
So it just goes back to that like
You're literally making a mess on yourself with your pink shirt. You're gonna get it
no.
dirty. You're gonna get
I'm
it
gonna
dirty.
sauce, dude. I'm the sauce
That you're
boss.
gonna get sauce on that fold right there in your shirt.
Hey, get the full.
And you get the fold. Ah, crap.
Yeah, bro. I went to the gym today. Nobody there, dude.
Nobody.
No, but I mean, no.
I decided to take a rest day. One, I had a freaking long day yesterday. That's disgusting.
Hmm?
That's disgusting.
Okay, continue. About your long weekend.
I had a long day yesterday, is what I'm saying. I did. I had a very, very long day yesterday. Yeah. Very long day. So I didn't go to the gym today, but there's literally nobody there at all.
No, like people started showing up. Like, no,
Any of the homies?
no, nobody. Nah, I was probably like 30 minutes in when people started showing up.
You were gone for like an hour.
Mm.
Would you work out?
I used the upper body. Honestly, the days where it's just me, I used the upper body, bro. I did like a lot of shoulders, and arms.
Nice.
I was thinking about bench pressing, but then I
You
was
don't
like,
want to bench press by yourself with no spotter there.
that's like a rookie mistake. The most, the most I could probably bench by myself without a spotter, it's probably like plate 30, like good like 3 times. But if I'm never max by yourself, never max on
Oh,
bench
never.
with by
Or
yourself,
a squat,
mm-hmm.
or a deadlift, or a clean.
Because you're gonna pay for it.
Oh yeah. For
Oh,
sure.
Call me the Cloud Master.
You want to talk about what I want to talk about?
Yeah.
Is how, so say like you're in a mental funk. How do you get out of that?
What do you mean mental funk? Because mental
Like-
funk can mean a lot of different things. Like
mental funk.
could it be like the individual feels like they're hitting a wall and they can't get over or go through it, or it could be to where they're just all over the place. Like they're like, oh, gotta do this, oh, gotta do that. Like it's all over the place. Like what kind of? Are you thinking more of like just hitting that wall, that mental barrier where it's like I can't process my thought. I can't like
you're too over.
I can't further my thought process.
Yeah.
Like it's just
Or like you're
stuck.
too overthinking the situation that you're making it bigger than what it seems type of funk.
Oh, that happens to me all the time. I think a big cause in like people sometimes overthinking stuff is like having too much time on the subject. Because if you do it and then you're giving too much time and there's too much time in between from another event happening, while you're waiting for that event to happen, you keep going back to what you've already done and you like, did I do it right? Did I mess something up? You know what I mean? I feel like that's one of the causes of people overthinking situations. Is if too much time has happened after it, and nothing else has really, you know what I mean? Nothing has really kind
Okay.
of like taken its
Yeah.
place.
Okay.
Cause say for example, like you're having a conversation with someone, right? Right? Any sort of way, and then you like abruptly leave that,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go do something else, but you're waiting for something else to happen. That whole time you're waiting, you're just going back to what you recently did, which was that convo. And you're like, oh, was my tone off? What did I interrupt them? Because
Yeah.
kind of like small, like the small things like that. Um you elaborate the smallest things ever just to fill up the time while you're waiting.
I think right now, honestly, like I think I'm in a funk, but more the sense that like there's this quote.
Can I give a quick example
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
while you're finding that? Say for oh, I got some stuff in my teeth.
You
Did I have some?
not when you make that face, I can't tell.
No, but for example, like say somebody like somebody like say like you're just like walking on the street or something, like you're doing a jog, like you're just out in public, right? And somebody that knows you pulls up like in a car, like, hey, what's up, bro? It's been a while, man. Like, how you been? And you're just like quick chatting, you know what I mean, while they're there. And then like you kind of like it's going for like a couple seconds, and then you think it's over, and they say, "Oh, I gotta go buy." But then right before you say that, they like they talk to like get another conversation going. But then they kind of catch that over, and then they just dip. Like, cause that happened to my no, that happened to my friend Amelia.
What?
No. Like, say for
That's
example,
not
like
a funk.
no. Example of like overthinking small things. We're
Oh.
right. I'm on overthinking small things. Like that happened to my
Talking
friend,
about
my
being in a
homie
funk.
Amelia. Like somebody he knew like pulled up on us and was talking to us, and he
Okay.
thought the conversation was over. So he said, "All right, bye." But then as soon as he said that, they were already getting ready to say another word. So after that happened, I was messing with like, bro, you cut him off. He's like, did I? Oh, I didn't mean to. I thought we were done. Like that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
Where it's you think something's over, and so you cut it off. But right before you're about to do that, it's about to start again. So then you're like, oh, I already cut it off. Like, what were they gonna say?
I got you.
You know what I mean?
You're talking about being in a funk.
Yeah.
Wait, who commented?
What do you mean? Hold up. Let me check. What was it?
What does it say?
Uh. Oh, he's rock paper scissors. Best of three. Loser gets to the face.
It's a what to the face?
Like a plate of whipped cream.
We don't have whipped cream. Who said that?
A new viewer.
Oh.
What up, G? Nah, but
Hello. We don't have whipped cream.
Ooh, how do we not have whipped cream? You're lacking, bro.
Bro, you go to the grocery store with me, so I know what you're talking about. But no,
You couldn't remember like, oh, we need whipped cream. Like for
who thinks
we
of
got
that?
waffles.
Who?
We got waffles.
I
Waffles
don't
need
put
whipped cream.
on my waffles. Anyways, back to being in a funk. I don't know. I think like
Sorry, man.
I'm sorry we don't have whipped
We
cream.
apologize for the rock paper
But
scissors.
what I'm saying, like being in a funk, I'm talking about like, okay, let's say you're starting a business or you're doing something else that like you're very, very passionate about and you're starting out or whatever. And I read this quote and I looked at like what being in a funk is completely differently. And the quote said that discomfort that you're feeling, it's a sign that it's time to grow, to level up, to shift towards something bigger. And it said lean the F in. And I really thought of that and I was like, damn, that's so true because like I I think of me as like coaching, like I feel like I'm in a funk coaching. One, because like where I'm at right now, it's way different than high school. It's a lot more advanced play, advanced players that I have to shift my mindset and where my comfort zone was, right? My comfort zone was at the school I was there for 7 years coaching. And that was my comfort zone, and I feel like, and I'm starting to realize, like, I think that's why I'm such in a funk, because this is something that's really new, and I have to just shift my mindset, but I also I have to figure out exactly like how I want it to come out, and I just need to go with it
Like
instead of
you basically have to like rework your
rebrand.
whole muscle memory
I
and
have to
everything.
rebrand the whole thing, the whole thing.
And but that's necessary though in order to succeed in the next level.
Oh yeah.
That's a big thing. A lot of
But
people
I think
don't.
that's why I'm in a funk, is because like I'm not comfortable in the situation that I'm in, but like this is what needs to happen in order for me to grow. So I need to figure out what, I forgot what I was gonna say. I need to figure out exactly where I'm at in this situation and just go with it. Oh, and stop overthinking it. Like
You're kind of
it really is like it just has to be very simple, and I'm making it more complicated than what it is.
because you think overthinking it and running it through multiple situations is, but then that's just kind of like that's like that part of the brain that's just like preparing for any type of situation,
And that's my
which
thing, is that like I'm always
which could
like,
be your
oh,
greatest,
what if
which
this
could be
happens, or
great
what if this
your
happens, or what if
greatest
this happens, or
like
what about
like
this?
benefit or fault. Like having that part of your brain where it's running through different situations is a good thing, you know what I mean? Because it's good to be prepared for different situations
Yeah.
because you never know what happens. But then as soon as you let it run wild, you can't control it.
Yeah, and then I think that's where I was today. Like I was also tired, but I was like I did not sleep last night because all I was thinking about was yesterday's our last game that we played. And I was like what could I have done like better? But I also have to remind myself, like, as a coach, like I can say and give these girls everything possible, but whether they go out there and they actually execute it and do it, like that's also up to them. You know, like I can't be out there holding their hand and doing it as well. So I think that's where I'm stuck as well, is like just realizing that too. Like, but I also think I just have to have higher expectations
Yeah.
for sure.
Definitely placing. You have to place the bar at a certain like at the right height. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you place it too low, you don't feel like you don't feel accomplished. You don't feel like you get anything done. But then if you But then at the same, but then that same thing goes if you place it too high though, you don't feel. So you gotta find like this right kind of middle ground where you can
Yeah.
strive. You can always
Like set
strive
a
to. You can
goal.
always strive to it, but never, but always be so close. And then
Yeah, like set a
you
goal
kind of get
high
be stuck
enough that
there.
like it looks like it's impossible, but also try to reach that goal, because you're gonna it that's the only way we're gonna strive. That's the only way we're gonna get better. That's the only way we're gonna push ourselves. If our goal is so high, okay, we're thinking like, okay, maybe we won't achieve it. Maybe we will achieve it. But if I don't set that goal and that barrier high enough for me, then how am I supposed to get better myself? You know, if I set a mediocre goal and it's so basic and so plain, how do I expect myself to get better when I'm like, I already know I can do
Like
that?
I said, like we've been talking this like countless time. Everything comes to like a balance.
Yeah.
Balance is everything because it just makes it. Because I feel like finding balance. I don't. I feel like one of like the purposes of life is to find your balance in a way, or to like get as close as you can. Because I know it's not perfect. You can never really reach like perfect balance, but I feel like that just having that. I feel like wanting to find that perfect balance or get as close as you can. I feel like is a lot of people's like motivation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like set it high enough to where like it's not completely impossible, but it's also like possible if if you really grind, you really hustle, you really, get after it.
Yeah, because because balance is kind of like it kind of goes hand in hand with like setting the bar thing. If you set it too low, it tips one side and you don't feel like you're doing anything. But then if you place the bar too high, it tips to the other, and then the same thing goes as well. So setting the bar kind of goes hand in hand with like finding that balance on that scale,
Yeah.
doing just the right amounts, so you always feel like you're doing something good and benefiting you, but then also not making it too easy to where like you're not giving yourself a challenge. And like I said, I
Sorry,
feel
I don't know why I'm yawning.
and
I
I
don't know
feel
why I'm
like
so
and I
tired.
feel like
What is that question say?
what?
That one up there.
It's that same one. It's the pie one.
Oh,
I
is
just
that what it is?
yeah or they said or shaving cream, but I'm gonna have to get some shaving cream because I gotta get rid of this mustache, bro. I'm gonna keep this
I don't
baby.
have shaving cream. I use conditioning to shave.
I'm a what?
I use conditioner.
What?
Yeah, it makes my legs really smooth.
It's like the same thing or
No, but it makes my legs really smooth. Like super small, super soft.
watch conditioner like
I saw it on
TikTok this, TikTok that.
TikTok. Exfoliate first and then use it. But I saw this girl use it and her legs looked amazing.
Like shiny too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I've never felt my legs feel like that before, except for when I would wax them.
No, okay, but back to what I was saying about like the
Yeah, finding a balance for sure.
and like I said,
And I feel like that's like the main thing that like I'm realizing is like I work so hard for everything that I have. I work so hard, but that's all it's ever been. There's no balance. I mean there's a balance sometimes, but
but what's keeping you going though? You potentially at some point in your life reaching that balance, reaching that bar to where you can
like
tell yourself, I've done it, I've made it. That's what that's what I mean. That's what's keeping you going is because the pursuit of finding that balance.
There's no such thing as a day off, but then that's why like today I was like, bro, like I really just need to like evaluate my thoughts.
I feel like everybody should dedicate, if not a day, at least half a day, 12 hours, where you're just basically going through all your whole mental scanning. Like you do a mental scanning. I feel like that's what we should call it, a mental scanning.
Yeah, a mental day.
Yeah, mental scanning. You check everything that's going on in your brain and through your life, and you just it's good to ask yourself questions, those type of questions, because those are the questions that kind of keep you in check.
Well, and I feel like if nobody's perfect, and that's why like I'm saying like that discomfort that we're feeling, it's because we have to grow, and if we're not growing all the time and work and our job and our relationships, a marriage, whatever it is, and within ourselves, how are we ever supposed to be better?
Yeah,
I know
what's
I'm
called
not okay with being content. That's not me.
You have to be comfortable being uncomfortable.
And I've said that so many times, and I think it's finally time that I take my own advice. Like I have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Like right now I'm very uncomfortable. Like I feel like I'm in a funk. I'm not in a funk. Like I feel fine, but that one thing is just triggering my brain that's making me feel like, well, like what do I need to change?
And then
I know.
And then with your brain always like that one thing triggering it like comes with
Bro, I could not sleep last night. I could not sleep at all. Like I'd sleep like an hour or two, and I just kept waking up all the time.
That one thing that just irks you, gets like, it's just like your brain can't wrap around it. And since it realizes it can't wrap around it, it just like, it's like have you seen that episode of SpongeBob where like in his brain like there's like thousands of him and like they're like throwing papers. That's like what your brain does. Like it feels like it's like I can't get this done. So literally like in a way like the only thing from that point it basically like self-destructs. Like your brain like self-destructs when it knows, when it's told itself like I can't do this or I can't get my head around this. It just self-destructs, and then that's where a lot of people get like those.
Yeah.
It's just spiraled down from there. You know what I mean? Like then they start thinking like irrational, and just like it's just all comes out because that's all that's like your brain's left to do.
I'm so sorry. I have no idea why. I know I'm tired, but jeez.
You know what I mean though? Like that's kind of like
for sure.
It kind of like that's like your brain just like, bro, I don't know. It like shuts down basically. It self-destructs.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, and like, I know myself, and I know I'm not in a funk. I've been in a funk before. And when I was in a funk, and when I say funk, because I don't like to say depressed. I don't like to say depressed because depressed is a very, very heavy word to say.
And it's very serious.
And it's very serious. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I know I'm not not depressed, but so that's why I say like I'm in a funk because I'm just uncomfortable with the situation that's going on. That's why I say that.
It's more like your mind's just off edge.
Yeah.
It's just
And
like
it's just going like a million
it's got
miles
like
per hour.
it's just like it's like this all day. I don't. It's like that all day. Huh? Like
No, it's just thinking of like all the situations. Like, okay, what if I would have did this different or this different or like we played a lot of games yesterday back to 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 that like it was just exhaustion. And I see my girls and I saw like what's the word, like not the pain,
you saw like the.
but I saw the discomfort in their eyes because of the situation that we were put in. That hurt.
It's just like you look at him like, oh, come on, bro.
No, I look at them and I'm I look at them and they're like like okay, mind you, like it was 104 yesterday. 104. We're playing on turf, which is like 15 degrees hotter. So it's like 120 degrees after playing all day, and you still have to play a game.
That's in like if it gets hot, it gets hot at one point. Like it starts like if you're
like their feet are on fire.
Yeah, like
from running, and like some of the girls, the bottom of their soles, they were like eating up a little bit.
Yeah, like no, but I remember I played on a turf field and it was dummy hot, and like my plastic like
it was
like
melting.
spiked, they started like melting, bro.
Yeah, no, like their feet were hot. Two, they were exhausted. They were tired. We only had 2 subs. They were just tired. Some of them didn't really eat a lunch, so they felt like they were gonna pass out and overheat. Like, and I just saw my girls' faces.
They just weren't under the best like circumstances.
No, like that was set up for failure. It really was, and I saw that, and I was like, oh my gosh. And like I tip my hat to them because those girls, they still fought. As much as discomfort as they were in, they fought.
Yeah.
But not them. I'm talking about like me though. Like I know I'm in a funk, but like I realize now like exactly what I have to do, and I'm excited to get after it tomorrow. Tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow's, you set the tone for the rest of the week of what it's gonna look like and everything, and that's what I'm excited for. I had a day to recuperate, and evaluate my thoughts and get it all together. Just talking to a friend on the phone earlier, and I feel good now.
Cause it's good to like get your brain going. I'm like, oh, okay, we got this.
Not only that, but it's really good to get
as important as it is to get it going, it's probably even more important to slow it down.
Yeah, and honestly, it was really really nice to get his point of view, and just like he has no idea what the heck is going on, but like to get his point of view and to hear like coming from the outside looking in.
I'm on the outside. Dude, I bought that.
Nice.
But shout out Little Anthony and the Imperials. That song's a bopper.
This apple juice smacks hard.
I'm gonna get a cup after this. Double cup, dog.
Double cupped up on a Sunday night.
Okay, but like how you're saying like that, just that different view. It gives it like you take into account of it, and then you go from there.
Me just as a person, but like me, like in like my coaching atmosphere, I love feedback. Like that, like that's what like my like main focus is. Okay, like what did I do right, and not what did I do wrong, but what could I do better, And like I got so many compliments yesterday, and it made me really feel good. But at the same time, I'm just like, no, like there's more.
That's not enough.
That's not enough. There's more.
Yeah.
And I know I can give more, and I know I can do more, and I know
and you feel you have to give more to not just satisfy, like to satisfy yourself, basically.
To satisfy myself, not just my girls or their parents or anybody else. It's more me.
Yeah.
Like I hold myself at such a high standard and such a high expectation that like it's not good enough. Mm-hmm. And it's just not enough. It's not going to satisfy me. So, which could be a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah, because it's good to like always want more out of yourself, but then like I've told you this before, bro. Everything that exists like comes to a certain line, comes to a certain stop before it becomes destructive, like negative, and everything. Like everything, basically everything has a limit. And I know like people's like, no, bro, there's no limit. like, but in not like, but in not in reality, but logically, like thinking and logically, like saying, and like there is the, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because like I said, like it's good though to feel motivated, to always want more of yourself, to always want to do better. But then like, but then
But then it can also ruin
but
you.
if you don't control it, I feel like a lot of more of
Yeah.
it's control. But if you don't control that emotion and control that thought process, it can become destructive to where you literally give up everything that you have just for that. And then once you get it, it's definitely a bittersweet. Everything after from there, like once you let it start becoming destructive, negative, from then on you'll only be feeling like bittersweet moments. Like, yeah, I did it, but at what cost did it take? You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, I got a new PR and like my running, but that meant like I like,
But what did it cost you to get there?
yeah,
Was it a good outcome, or was it like a negative self
because
outcome?
you definitely have to make
Did you starve yourself? Did you lose less sleep? Were you not taking enough rest time, enough rest days?
yeah.
Were you not recovering?
Like, it's healthy to make sacrifices, but then once those sacrifice, but then I feel like if you make, but once you start making more like if you lose more than what you're gaining, then that's kind of where you gotta like
Mm-hmm.
pull yourself aside, like, hey, bro, like I don't think I should keep going, or maybe I should just wait till I got a bit more on me,
Yeah.
because
And it's a burnout too.
every
Like that, a lot of people like burn themselves out. Like I did do that at one point. One point, my first like probably like two to like first like 3 years, I really did burn myself out coaching. I really did, and it was very exhausting. And it came to the point to where like I wasn't performing well enough as a coach that it affected not just me, but it affected my team and my players. And I think that's why like I really figured out that like I need to have a structure and I need to have expectations for myself, but I also need to realize um the friend that I was talking to earlier, like he had a very good point. Like people outside like the like what I do of coaching, like parents or whatever, like they need to realize like I'm human too. You know what I mean? Like and I'm a person, and they don't understand how hard it is for like my job or what I do, or how many hours I put in making the training plans and what it's going to look like and the drills
it
and
only
making them up.
it's
They
it's
just see.
it's easier for people to just look at the outcome, be like, all right, that's who they are, like every
Yeah.
single day, and that's what they do every single day. When the outcome is, quite frankly, only 10% of everything
Mhm.
else that's done.
Yeah.
ninety
And
percent of the
he had
time,
a
you're
really good
it's
point
the
when he said that. I was
process and
like, damn,
everything
like
leading up
I
to
never
it.
really thought of that, like, you know, or like managers or teachers or whoever, like we don't realize and look at that person and be like
Like
they're human too.
any role or any title that is only seen publicly, like through the outcome, basically,
Yeah.
which is basically like 99% of everything everybody
Yeah,
does.
and
The
even
only
like
one
famous
is,
people too, like people on the
yeah.
internet who like talk crap or do this or do that to
I'm not a
people.
fighter.
People.
I am a fighter. I have been in 40 Street.
Shut up. I know. Like people don't realize like they're human too. Like they're 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 a person. They have feelings. They have emotions. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, and like say that, and I feel like that just comes with like it being easier to just see like what they've done
mhm.
rather than like what they could do. Or I think I said that wrong, but it's always easier to see the outcomes than like the
Yeah,
process and
I
everything,
get what you're
because
saying.
you could it takes a lot less effort to just
People don't see
look and be
behind the
like, oh,
backstory,
okay.
or like people for or just a quick example, like professionals, they see what they bring to the field or to the game or to the sport or whatever it is. They don't realize how many hours of training, lifting, just countless of hours that they put in to be that good of what they
Yeah,
of where they are.
that's like I was talking to one of my friends at the park, and I was like saying how I was talking about how like when it comes like skateboarding or like say any other professional sport, like you see them score that one goal, right, or that
Yeah,
one,
or make
or
that
make that, or like that one
that
three
final
pointer,
yeah,
or
or
make
like that
like the,
final touchdown,
yeah, or like
that interception, or
or like the best trick they've ever done on the board. But then you have to think of how many hours of like dribbling they did, how many hours of lifting they did, how many hours of it everything's broken
Their
down to
balance,
that
their
one
diet,
moment.
their recovery. Okay, I'm training 3 times a day, but this morning in the morning I'm going on a run, and in the afternoon I'm lifting. At nighttime I'm actually practicing on technical and tactical stuff. Like
Yeah, like
people don't see
you
all that.
it's broken so much down to like
Mhm.
the minute of what they've done, like
Yeah.
it all everything
Or
compiles together and comes together to make that one moment.
like when a professional soccer player misses a PK, they're human. Like they're not gonna make it's the same thing with like a free throw. Like you're not gonna you practice that countless of hours, but you gotta realize like you are under so much pressure. You have such a huge audience around you. You have so many people watching you on TV and everything
Yeah,
that
like try making like
you try going
making
or
a
like for a
try making a free throw.
being a goalkeeper, I'm sorry, but being a goalkeeper is the hardest position in any sport, hands down. Like the hardest position out there on the
I
field.
feel like goalkeeper kind of has like the same, not responsibilities, but the same kind of like not mantra. I'm trying to think of the word, like the same kind of like thought press like with like a catcher like for baseball, because for
In
I
a
feel like
way,
a catcher, I feel like a catcher is another one of like the hardest positions. Because
but here's the thing that people can score.
They're the last person that can mess up. The catcher's the last person out of the entire roster.
But here's the
that
thing
can
is
mess
that
up.
people like in baseball, you can score without the ball even getting to the catcher. You can't score a goal in soccer without it getting past the goalkeeper.
Oh, that is true. I didn't see it that way though. That
You know
is,
what I mean?
yeah,
Like people in baseball, they can score off of getting a home run, making a double play, and you already have bases loaded. The ball not even get to the catcher. But in soccer, same thing. Water polo too. Water polo is a hard freaking sport, dude.
Yeah,
Like being a goalie in a water polo game or in
I saw like the highlights for I think, was it France? No, it was USA.
It's hard.
USA versus Japan. It was like I think like it's like the
For water
round
polo?
robin. Yeah, for men's water polo. Yeah, bro. I was watching it.
Hard.
Yeah. Like literally like you make probably like, if it's like an open, like if it's open, like, if it's clear, like out of like every open shot, it's like they're making like 80% of like open shots, because like the goal is so big, you know what I mean?
Can you imagine being a goalkeeper? The goals are ginormous. And angling yourself, coming out, trying to make yourself look bigger than the goal, diving on the ground, in the air, landing back on your body so hard.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Like yesterday, our goalkeeper, she dove. She did an amazing, sick freaking save in the upper V. But when she landed so hard on her elbow that we think she fractured it. But yeah, it was pretty bad.
Wow, like could she not move it at all?
She dove, came back down, and bam. She said it was really numb, but I mean, you never know.
But like
like
you
a
dive,
tingling.
but I feel like when you dive, you're not like, it's basically like you're not like,
You also don't realize like when you're coming back down, like how to really position your body either.
yeah, because
You're just like thrown in the air.
you would think like oh, like they're only like 4 or 5 feet off the ground, but then like how you said, like
high. When they come back, and that turf was hard, man. That turf.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you think like, oh, bro, like they dove, like their body's barely like 5.5 feet like off the air, but then like how you said, like that little distance, and just like the momentum that you take off with, it's gonna come back down on the ground on like your elbow or something.
Oh yeah.
So even if it's such like a short distance, like it can still do pretty much like a pretty good amount of damage.
Yeah, it's intense. All right, you got anything else you want to talk about before we end?
Yeah. Wait, how long have we been going? I feel like we've been
Almost
going
an hour.
No way. What does it say? What does the time say?
No.
What does the time say? It's the bottom right. 45? All right, let me check. I think I had like a couple that we didn't go over.
Did you guys know I'm double jointed like it? That's me putting my arm straight.
I don't think I am. No, you know what's one thing I would always trip about is like when you stand up, you would think like you're like, bro, my knees like bend in.
Feet.
I know my feet are pretty wide.
Yeah,
Like no, mine are like no. Let me talk to you about my feet, bro. Why are you laughing so much? They're just my feet. Why are you laughing at my feet? Are you discriminative towards wide feet?
Bro, my feet are wider than yours. I'm like four
Then-
different colors. I'm
Then
so
no, wide, like
Oh,
wide,
wide. I thought you said
wide. No,
Don't touch me with your toes. I hate toes.
no,
Your toes are pretty straight though. Like mine are all.
no. Oh, let me talk about my. No, okay. Like
You
my
see my broken
feet,
pinky toe?
my feet are like borderline. Like they're barely like considered wide because like when I was a kid, I could fit it. I could easily fit into Converse and like all the thin shoes. But then like once I hit high school, once I hit huh?
You see my broken pinky toe?
Dude, mine's like
Okay.
mine's got like extra skin rubbed on it because my shoe low key.
Ew, go get a pet. You need a pedicure.
Nah, dude.
Yeah, you do.
No. But let me continue my feet though. Like
Mhm.
I'm like I'm like borderline like wide because
Your
like
feet, I have very small feet though.
no because I can't wear Converse. Like my feet are too wide. Like and like when I like wear my Adidas football cleats, like those are
Mhm.
pretty thin. Like and I'd always get cramps, bro. Like on the sides right here, cause it gets super tight in the middle. Like I remember like literally
my
like
cleats
before
really tight on my feet, though.
before
I
I
get
put
them a
on the
size
cleats, I'd have
smaller.
to like break them in. Like I'd have to like push
You have to
them.
break in any
No,
shoe.
but like even after that, I'd have to like
Oh.
stretch them out on the sides like as much as I can because like they'd like I feel like my feet would like do like you know like um
I'm over here just
there's like that
staring at
one
my
syndrome
feet
where
now.
like women would wear like super short and like their toes would be like all crunched up.
Mhm.
I feel like I was doing that like on the sides, like the side of my feet were like curving in. No, but yeah, like I'm
I
like
understand why you-
like I have to go like a half size bigger just because of the wideness of my feet. Like lengthwise, I'm a 9, but not widthwise. And I don't even think like because I wear Vans, I basically just wear nothing but Vans. So I'm like lengthwise, I'm a 9, but I have to go 9.5 just because of that extra wideness.
I get you.
Cause like my gym shoes, my Vans, those are 9s, but like those are broken in. Like I've been wearing them for like almost 3 years, so like they're broken in perfectly like for my feet. But any of the 9s that I try wearing, the length was perfect, but like my feet would be cramping like literally like 5 minutes after walking in them. Like the sides, cause I literally feel like the side would like they'd like curve in.
Got you.
Yeah, but then I thought like I have 2 pairs that are 10s. The width is like perfect, but I got like a whole like inch, dog, of like toe space, and that's not good. Like optimal toe space, optimal toe space is like half an inch to like quarter. Like you should like be able to like put your whole thumb on your
Yeah,
toe.
you should be able to on the tip.
Yeah, if you should do the tip like in the width of your thumb, and you should still be able to feel like
Mhm.
your toe. I can do that on the 9.5s, but not on the 10s. I got like a whole inch. No, and I have to do that for my dress shoes. I have to get 10s just because of the width.
I'm tired.
I have to get 10s just because of the width because the 9.5 would be too freaking tight. Like I remember, like dude, I had the dopest dress shoes like freshman year, dude. There were some nice like Calvin Klein ones, bro. Like if
Yeah.
I could find like a picture, dude, they were. Oh my gosh,
black?
bro. No, they were brown, but they're like, oh, dude, straight stunner. Like I think the like the line was like bar 3. It's like bar and then like Roman numeral 3. I looked them up, but they're not the ones that I saw though. It was like and like
You gotta realize that was also 4 years ago.
yeah, they could no, but they still have pictures, bro. You can't say that they don't have pictures because they got pictures of shoes that are like 30 years old, like Jordans. You could look up like 85 Jordan or something like
Those
that.
are really popular.
Yeah. Oh, I see posts where like girls are like just cop the new Jordans and they're like doing the pose where like they're literally like creasing the toes so hard, and then like all the comments are like, oh my god, somebody told us stop. Do you think?
Good?
What do you think is like
No, you're gonna leave me hanging?
Oh my bad. What do you think is like a good like? Is there any like shoe brand that's like you think that's more not more feminine, but just a lot more like women wear than dudes? Even though like the shoe brand
Heels?
is no. Even though like
Birkenstocks.
Birkenstocks, I'll agree with that. There's
Mhm.
definitely more.
I've seen guys wear Birkenstocks.
No,
but it's
but
not
it-
very common like
no,
women.
but you know what I mean though. It's like the
it's more feminine.
yeah. Even though like the intent, it's like
Also,
it's,
if you're a dude and you rock Birkenstocks, you better make sure you have nice toes.
do you think
Leo.
so you can't rock Birks with socks?
So like the no, like plastic Birkenstocks that I have, like they're not really plastic, but the other like the all I guess
It's
they're
kind of like
kinda-
it's like rubber. It's like a
yeah, like the rubber
like
Birkenstocks
like
that
a
I
tiny bit
have.
rubber.
I wear those to practice. I wear those with my soccer socks. So
So you can't rock Birks with socks or Birks with socks.
I mean, yeah, I guess it just I guess it just also depends on what you're wearing.
Oh, okay.
Like all my girls wear Crocs. I don't wear Crocs. I wear Birkenstocks.
Dude, I want to get Crocs, bro.
Yeah.
I remember I had one pair of Crocs when I was a kid, bro.
Stop licking
And
your
I literally wear
kiss.
them like every day. I remember. It was just like the OG like dark blue ones. Or I think
You had Crocs?
no, I don't no. I think it was.
You had Crocs?
Did you have Crocs?
No.
No, I think it was Dad had Crocs and I'd always wear them around the house.
Oh, Dad did the black ones.
No, they're like dark blue.
No, they're black.
No.
Mom had the black ones in.
Oh no! Dad had the dark blue ones, and I was like, I want. And literally, I'd wear them. I'd wear his Crocs around the house.
How cute. All right.
Do you want to end it?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, it's about to be
I
10,
know.
dude.
I need to go to sleep. You have work in the morning.
Oh
You have
yeah.
a service tomorrow?
It's in Selma.
So you'll be there at 8?
Starts at I don't know what time. I think it starts at.
All right, guys. Thank you
10.
so much for tuning in. Like I said,
Mucho
I'm pumped and I'm
gracias.
excited to start a new week tomorrow to set the
Bro,
tone of what the rest of this week's gonna look like.
We'll be able to put our first clip on the TikTok,
yeah.
bro.
Find us on TikTok, BBGBG, YouTube,
It's underscore
Inst-
BBGBG underscore. It's the exact same as the Instagram.
Yeah. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Find us here. We love and appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. We'll
See
catch you next week.
Sunday.